Hi, my name is Sarath Gadia, and today I will be talking about habits and how to build them. First, you may ask, what is a habit? A habit is a behavior that is repeated enough times that it becomes automatic. As habits are created, the level of activity in our brain decreases, and you learn to lock onto cues that predict success and tune everything else out. Habits are mental shortcuts learned from experience. And habits affect us on a daily basis. They're conscious and unconscious. When you walk into a dark room, you automatically start looking for where the light switch is to turn on the lights. You don't think about this, it's unconscious. When you're hungry at your house, you automatically go downstairs and open the fridge door. You don't even think about these things, but we use habits on a day-to-day basis. Understanding what a habit is and how they are developed makes building habits more effective. The way habits are formed begins with trial and error. Whenever you encounter a new situation in life, your brain has to make a decision. How do I respond to this? The first time you come across a problem, you're not sure how to solve it. Your brain is just trying different things to see what works. This is the feedback loop behind all human behavior. Try, fail, learn, try differently. With practice, the useless movements are abandoned and the useful actions get reinforced. That's a habit building. The way habits work is a process that can be divided into 4 simple steps: cue, craving, response, and reward. And understanding these fundamental parts can help us understand how to improve habits. These 4-step pattern is the backbone of every habit, and our brain runs through this process every time we do a habit. The first is cue. A cue triggers your brain to initiate a behavior, and it is the bit of information that predicts a reward. Your mind is continuously analyzing your internal and external environment for hints on where the reward is. And a cue is a natural indication that we're close to a reward. And it naturally leads to cravings. Cravings is the second step. Cravings are the motivational force behind every habit. Without motivation or desire, we have no reason to act. What you crave is not the habit itself, but is the change in state that it delivers. You do not crave to smoke cigarettes. You crave the feeling of relief it provides. You don't want to turn on the television just to turn it on. You want to be entertained. Every craving is linked to a desire to change your internal state. Response is the third step. Response is the actual habit you perform, which can take the form of an action or a thought. Whether the response occurs depends on the motivation you have and how much friction is associated with that given behavior. If a particular action requires more physical or mental effort than you're willing to expend, then you won't do it. The response delivers a reward, which is the 4th step. Rewards are the end goal of every habit, and the cue is about noticing the reward. The craving is about wanting the reward, and the response is about obtaining the reward. If a behavior is insufficient on any of these 4 stages, it will not become a habit. Eliminate the cue and the habit will never start. Reduce the craving and you won't experience enough motivation to act. Make the behavior difficult and you won't be able to follow through with the habit. Whenever you want to build a habit, you simply ask yourselves 4 questions. How can I make it obvious? How can I make it attractive? And how can I make it easy? And how can I make it satisfying? So, for example, I have chips I always want to eat, but I want to eat healthier. I want to eat fruits. So, one thing I can do is make it obvious. I can make the fruits easier to access. I can leave fruits around my house so I see them more. How can I make it attractive? Maybe I can add a fruit that I really enjoy, like oranges, to a bowl of fruit. How can I make it easy? Maybe I'll have a bowl of fruit in my room so it's easy to access. How can I make it satisfying? Maybe after I eat my bowl of fruits, I get to watch an episode of a TV show I enjoy. In conclusion, the key to creating good habits and breaking bad ones is understanding the fundamental laws of how they are alterable. And every goal is doomed if we try to go against the grain of human nature. Understanding what a habit is and how they are developed helps us build better and more effective habits. Thank you.